Good morning. Welcome back. President Trump urging schools to resume in-person learning this fall.
We believe many school districts can now reopen safely, provided they implement mitigation measures and health protocols, but every district should be actively making preparations to open. Again,
despite pressure to reopen schools, the nation has seen homeschooling enrollment skyrocket. So we brought in an expert to break down your family's education options. Parenting and education expert Dr. Aronian joins me live. Thank you for being here, Doctor. We appreciate it.
Good to be with you, Jillian.
Of course. So there's a survey that says that 47% of parents are considering homeschooling this year. Do you think that's the answer?
It's a possibility. About a very small percent of our population as a whole has been doing this for some time now. So we're looking about 3%. But we've scaled up, obviously, with 56 million kids doing remote learning. So in terms of, is it a good option? You can customize your child's education. That's a great thing. You can really dive deep into their interests. You can take vacations whenever you want to. And obviously, this is an opportunity to really hone in on your children's strengths and to build up what might be challenges for them. However, it can be very difficult to fold back into education once you're homeschooling. So you must go with accredited homeschooling.
And then the question is, and I know you mentioned that people have been doing this for generations, but one of my questions is, what does it do for social skills, for developmental skills like that, as young kids?
Absolutely. There are alternatives such as hybrid schools that have been forming, which means that you go to a sort of co-op of homeschooling for several days a week, or you take classes there with other children who are being homeschooled. And that's an opportunity to socialize. And at the same point, at the other days, you would be home and working on your own curriculum.
Okay, so let's take a look at the CDC school reopening guidelines. That includes implementing mitigation strategies, social distancing, masks, hand sanitizer, things like that, cleaning and disinfecting frequently touched surfaces, taking into account community transmission, repurpose spaces to increase classroom space, keeping students in pods throughout the day, developing plans for positive tests and case tracing. Speaking of pods, there's a Facebook page that's going viral in California as a group of parents there talk about pandemic pods and the micro schools concept. Can you explain what these mean and what you think that would do for the education gap that already exists in this country?
Right, that's true. Pandemic pods and micro schools are forming, which happen to be this alternative of seeking to create certainty for your children in a time of major flux. However, with these micro schools and pandemic pods, parents are reaching out to other parents looking to create these little cohorts or groups with their children, kind of in the vein of the one-room schoolhouse. And this would give them some certainty of ongoing academic growth, hiring teachers. Now, what you point out is very key. The inequity, perhaps, and how this would affect children who may not be able to fold into one of these pods and pay for a teacher. So what we need to look for is for schools to do this. And we can also ask of our communities, come out and support, be volunteers, retired teachers, part-time teachers, newly certified college kids who could create and staff pods for all kids in our system.
That's interesting. All right, well, it's something that we are certainly going to continue to follow. It is the topic of conversation among so many parents across this country right now. Dr. Aronian, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Jillian.
Have a good day.